ladies and gentlemen, like I said, let's all begin with this young man. Mr. Eazi, thank you very much for joining me.
This guy.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm so sorry. I couldn't make it. It was the Newcastle show. Just made a lot of things funny. A lot of people have been waiting for you. They think say you cancel on me, Mr. Eazi. They think say you don't cancel. Thank you very much for joining me, sir. It's going to be beautiful. We have a lot of very deep questions to ask you, sir, today. Are you ready?
You say, sir.
Yeah? Now, sir, I want to talk to you professionally. I don't want to talk to you like my doctor. I want to talk to you. So, let's start with who is Mr. Eazi? That's my actual biggest question. Who is Mr. Eazi? Who is Mr. Eazi?
Singer-songwriter, interpreter. You know now. Yeah.
Okay, so you write songs. Okay, right. So have you written songs for anybody aside yourself?
Yeah, a couple of records. That's not yet out.
Okay, you've
So
written a couple of
for and with and Marie, a lot of them plenty. But I've been doing a lot of songwriting.
That's very good. I didn't even know you were. I mean, most artists write their own songs, so I knew that. I didn't know that you actually write for other people. That's incredible. Of course, everybody knows that you're a singer, but the entrepreneur part. Have you been okay? I shouldn't go into this yet, but have you been an entrepreneur long before you started singing, or when you started making music money, you became an entrepreneur?
No, I've been an entrepreneur before. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Connected to Wi-Fi, Mr. Eazi.
Yeah.
You're connected to a Wi-Fi. Okay. Let me record you. You need to just restart your phone or something. Me, I can hear you properly. I don't know if they can hear you, but me, I can see you and hear you properly. It's just that your sound is bad.
Okay, everybody, can you hear me now?
Guys, can you hear Mr. Eazi? It's just that your voice is very tight, Mr. Eazi. Your voice, everybody. Your voice is like everybody. Can you hear me?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna disconnect. And then I'll call you back. All right. So 2 minutes.
Guys, and that's Mr. Eazi. For proper internet, let him get his phone. I could hear him. You couldn't hear him?
It was bouncing.
Okay, cool. Me, I could even hear him. But it's understandable. Let him get his phone popping so he can. Again, it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you have friends and family that needs this inspiration, tell them to please join. Can I get the card? Check this back. They have at least another 10 minutes to join us. So because I'm going to restart, maybe not completely restart, but I have to pick it up from the entrepreneur part and let Mr. Eazi talk for us again. But yeah, tell friends and family to join us. It's gonna be dope, ladies and gentlemen. If you have one or two questions that I think is worth it, I am going to add it. Today I am going to give a fan an opportunity to come on the show, talk to me, then I'll call Mr. Eazi back. And when I call Mr. Eazi back, I would ask him your question. Okay, so as a person, one person is going to be lucky today to ask Mr. Eazi his or our own question. And whatever question you ask, if I think is worth it, I will put you on. You say Mr. Eazi will watch you live directly, and we would ask him. If we think it's very unprofessional and very rude of you, we would not bring him on. Okay, guys? So we don't want no rude people on this show. It's all about education. This code is not good. This code is not good.
Change the pause.
It's the
You know, you used to charge your phone. to charge your phone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna need that code. It works. If somebody's charging, you can put it for them in the phone. But this is what I'm having right now. I need a proper one. Mr. Eazi, are you ready, sir? I'm blurry. Guys, am I blurry as well?
How is the network?
If I'm blurry, it's not me, it's not me, it's your own network. If people even saying that you couldn't see Mr. Eazi, I could see Mr. Eazi properly. I could see him, I could hear him properly. So if it's blurry, it's your network. If the sound is funny, it's not me. Hello, welcome back on the show, guys. Welcome back on the show. I've just restarted it. I'm hoping that it works properly this time. I would randomly select whoever it is. We will not be rude on this page. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to it. Mr. Welcome back on the show.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry about that. I hope there's no more echo.
Thank you very much. Me, I can hear you now. Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah, you said you've been doing being an entrepreneur long before you started singing.
Yeah, I've been from like doing parties to doing like actual like sales. There was a time like I and my current managers, we used to do parties back in university. And then from parties, we started doing events like we were promoters. Shout out to the Regos. And then my manager in Ghana, we started doing like fashion shows to comedy shows to at some point I started to running like a kind of Uber business, except there was no app. Do you understand? So like back in school, it was called private car. You just have a couple taxis and students would be able to call and get picked up with non-painted taxis, to that. And then at some point I started like a small food chain. It was called Shawarma King. We had a couple shawarmas.
Okay.
Anybody who went to school in KNUST Kumasi would know the esports shawarma. And then living there, moved back. Before I moved back to Nigeria, I did a little gold trading, importing lacasera in like high quantities to Ghana and distributing it, so I've been here and there till I moved back to Nigeria. I started a phone business. I got investment from a company called 440NG. So if you go online and you check 440NG pitch, so 440NG space PITCH, you'll see a video of me pitching to top African investors. At that time, I was trying to raise $25,000 for a startup business, and we ended up getting that money, and we started the phone business. So you could check it out. You could go to phonetrader.ng and you see the business. So I've been out and about. I'm young, but I've been out and about trying to do that. Yeah, trying to get this money to cut the long story short.
Wow. Okay. Wow. This is incredible. I was having a conversation about you the other day, and somebody said this to me, and I'm like, really? I didn't even know that. I had no clue. They said there's a video of you talking about a certain, I don't know, phone. I'm like, really, Mr. Eazi? They're like, yeah. I'm like, wow. That's crazy, bro. Before I wanted to start with what's your real name, but you know what? I would love to know how old Mr. Eazi is. You know, because of what you've just said now, it would make me want to weigh out your mind. You know what I mean? To how far you've come now. You know what I mean? I can already tell that you're an hustler with your music, knowing that you've been pushing yourself. In 2 years, you've had your own concert in Nigeria, in Ghana, and in London. I don't know if there's another country. You know what I mean? These things are very incredible without the management, knowing that it's just you and the manager. That's very powerful. So how old is Mr. Eazi?
26. I'm 26, and just to correct that notion, it's not actually just me and Dorigos. Shout out to Dorigos. Like it's a team. From myself, like in London, there's myself, there's Dorigos is here, there's Niger Boy, there's Miriam. In the UK, there's W&R. In Nigeria, there's like Clay and OC, just two guys, majorly on the internal team, and then in Ghana, there's one Meister. Shout out to Meister Bernard. So maybe in total we're like a team of core team, are like a team of like 5, 6, and everybody just multitask.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you just have people that love you, that you've known for a long time. That you feel like, oh, they are strong bodies, and you put them together. It's not like you have a management that says, oh, we're spending on Mr. Eazi. Mr. Eazi for underhouse. You know what I mean?
No. I'd like to say God has blessed me with like friends, like two people on my team. I've known them. Like there's one, Clay. I've known Clay since I was in JS2. And then Dorigos.
That guy that I saw at the DJ exclusive shoot?
No, he's not in London. Light skin dude.
Okay.
He's in Nigeria. And OC, I've known OC and my main manager Dorigos, and the one in Ghana since like 2009. So it's just friends who came together, and I've been working with everybody. Maybe not just in music. So, for instance, and OC, every business I've ever done, OC did it with me, from phone business to like a syrup business to, there was a time we were supplying petrol to MTN cell sites. You know, OC did that with me. You know, Clay did that with me. So, even my manager in Ghana, he's like a marketing expert. He's worked for Vodafone. He's worked for Tonaton. Now he runs his own branding business. So everybody on my team, my manager is a pilot. Dorigos is a trained pilot, like commercial pilot. Yeah.
Oh, I saw that on the WhatsApp picture. I was thinking, is this guy just taking a picture?
You know, OC in Nigeria is a trained petroleum engineer. He runs a farm in Nigeria. So everybody is doing well in their fields, and God just bless me that everybody just comes together to support me. And I think I've just been blessed with good friends, you know.
That's you must be a good person too, for you, because what you give to life is what life gives back to you. You know what I mean? They are all successful in their field, but they still come together to make sure that you are shining the way you are. And bro, trust me, a lot of management that spends hundreds of millions can't do what you have done with those people, bro. What they have done with you in 2 years or 2.5 years that Mr. Eazi had existed. A lot of people have spent millions, they can't do it. So I give it to those guys. So what's your real name, Mr. Eazi?
Tosin Ajibade. Oluwa Tosin.
Tosin Ajibade?
Yeah. Oluwole.
Oh, so you are a Yoruba boy?
I'm from Ogun State. I'm from Ayetoro, Oyemykke. Do you know Ayetoro?
I have heard of Ayetoro, but I don't know Ayetoro.
Yeah, Ayetoro, Oyemykke is like towards the end of Ogun State. In fact, from Oyemykke, you could go into Benin Republic.
Wow. So, if you are Tosin Ajibade, I would understand that you are Yoruba. All right? And if you are Yoruba, where is your dad from?
Oh, my dad is from Ogun State. My dad is from Ogun State. He's from Ayetoro. Yeah.
Okay.
My dad
So
is
is Ogun State Ayetoro. Ayetoro is in Lagos though, right?
No. There's Ayetoro in Ogun State. I think there must be a lot of Ayetoros. There's Ayetoro in Ogun State. Between Ayetoro and Oyemykke. I remember growing up, we used to Christmas. We'd either go to Port Harcourt or we'll go to Delta State because my mom is also Delta. So back growing up, we'd either go to mom's village for Christmas or we'll go to daddy's village for Christmas.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back on the show, guys. I am from Mr Ajibade from Ayetoro in Ogun State. He said he had been an entrepreneur long before today. He had been making money even before music. Mr. Eazi, sorry, I don't know what happened. The internet kind of.
Oyemykke, what's wrong with your internet?
I don't think it's my own internet. My internet was working properly. But yeah, I can't really say what exactly is going on, but sorry, just bear with me, please. Yes, he said his name is Tosin Ajibade from Ayetoro in Ogun State. He's a songwriter. He has written songs for musicians. I can't really put their names together, but I think they are abroad-based musicians. He's a singer and he has been an entrepreneur before he started even doing music. Now, Mr. Eazi, now this is a question that thousands of people have been asked. There's really no direct answer, and it's been disturbing us, right? As a Nigerian, it's really confusing because your name is conflicting with what I hear on the internet, and I really like for you to just say it once and for all. Mr. Eazi, where are you from?
I'm Nigerian, my brother. How far?
You're Nigerian. Good.
Yeah.
So now, why is there a problem between you in Ghana and Nigeria? Yeah. Why there's a big issue with Nigerians and you and Ghana because they know that you are our own. You are our own, Mr. Eazi. If you blow, we will claim you. You are our own. You cannot blow and you now come and start saying that you are Ghanaian. So can you please clarify that?
So the thing is, I feel like at the end, even me as a person, I moved to Ghana to school in I think I was 15. Yeah, I was 15 when I moved to Ghana, right? And moving to Ghana, when I went to Ghana, because like I started, when you start doing business in a place, you start to properly experience the place, because you start to deal with people. You can't do business in a country and not get to interact with the people, and real quickly I started like my even from, and I did politics in my school. I contested for, I think, a secretary, organizing secretary or PRO for my Mechanical Engineering Students Association, because I did BSc in Mechanical Engineering. So I proper got in with the country and the love, and even the decision to go to Ghana. When my mom made the decision to go to Ghana, it was because she felt like she wanted us to experience different culture in Ghana. She wanted us to, to just, even within Africa, expand our horizons. So basically, when I got to Ghana, when you are in Rome, you become Roman. Do you understand? And
Yes.
and not only did school get to me, like the culture, the language, the people, everything. And I stayed in Ghana for my engineering degree was 4 years. After that, I stayed back in Ghana. When I did my master's, in engineering, business management. I came back to Ghana again, started doing business in Ghana, stayed there. So a lot of my the first time I ever got broke was in Ghana. When you're staying in mommy and daddy's place and they're sending you pocket money, and then you move to a new country. So the first time I got broke was in Ghana. The first time I proper like tried to check a woman self, like try to get girlfriend, was in Ghana. You became
mature in Ghana.
I basically became mature in Ghana, and it influenced my person. Like, even if you knew me before I went to Ghana, there was more energy. You understand? I would have, like, I was like somebody that has too much adrenaline, like always trying to do something, always trying to, but going to Ghana, it just, out there in Ghana, it just calmed me down, made me who I am, because at the end of the day, you're a product of your environment. So I'm a product of both my Nigerian heritage and, and Ghana.
Molded you.
Yeah.
Ghana molded you. He gave you your Oyemykke. Ghana molded Mr Eazi. You're from Nigeria. You're a Nigerian. But Ghana created the persona of Mr Eazi. I have one question though. You said you moved there at the age of 15. Who did you move with? Who did you go and meet?
Oh, just
your mom and your dad were here.
Just to school. Like to school.
School?
No, university. I was done with uni at 15. I was done with secondary school I was done with 15? Secondary school at 15. Yeah. And then I went to university. By 19, I was done with my BSc.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. I thought I was fast. I finished BSc at the age of, is it 21? Well, you are incredibly fast. 15?
I don't even know if I don't think I had even turned 19 when I finished university, my BSc. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. Because I was going to say, did your parents just leave you to just go like that? Only you in a country where you didn't know anybody, but I understand that it was uni. If it was uni.
It was Kwame Nkrumah University. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi. Kwame Nkrumah KNUST to be sure.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll leave that for you. So you can speak the Ghanaian language.
No, Ghana has plenty languages, just like Nigeria. So in Kumasi, where where I schooled, the language there is Twi, TWY. You know, so I cannot properly speak Twi, but I understand. Like, you know, if you lost me, do you understand? Like, if you're doing business in Kumasi, you have to know enough Twi to not get lost and to do proper business. So, yeah, like they say.
Oh, okay. So now I understand where the issue with Nigerians are. So, but before I move away from this topic, so did you do an interview? What happened that caused you and Nigerians to say, "Oh, why are you not claiming us?" What exactly happened that caused the wahala? Did you do an interview where you said you were Ghanaian?
No, to be honest, I just feel like it was majorly like over the top. It was majorly, let me say, a mix of miscommunication and misinterpretation. You know, because like if I say, if like I've never, not even I don't think, I've never ever in my life said, "Oh, I'm not Nigerian." Never. Like, I've never ever said that. Never. Like, the internet is a small place, so you could look it up. There's nowhere I've never said it. And every time anybody has asked me my name, I say, "Oh, my name is Tosin, aka Kofi Kenton Chrono." You know, so it's never been. I just feel like anybody saying, "Oh, Mr. Eazi is denying being Nigerian." I don't know where they get it from. That's why I would just say maybe it's just misinterpretation.
Oh, okay. I understand Nigerians, if they realize that 1 second you are not on their side like this, they will start to say which I totally understand. Okay. Now there is a major question that I would like to ask you too. Now, there was a time, the first time I actually ever heard of Mr. Eazi, I heard from Wizkid. He came on stage, he said, "I just signed a new artist, Mr. Eazi." I mean, a few dancers at the time, because I was working with the production team, they had mentioned your name, Mr. Eazi, then Mr. Eazi here. But then the first time I would actually know of Mr. Eazi was from Wizkid. So what's your relationship with Wizkid? Are you signed to Starboy? Or what exactly is with you and Wizkid?
You know, Wiz is more like big brother, mentor, advisor, you know, and it's in terms of business, when there is business, we do business. Do you understand? But I've always been my relationship, that has been my relationship with Wizkid always. If you remember, sometime my first time coming to the UK was in March 2016. In March 2016, I came and I did, I think, 4 or 5 shows. So my first time coming to the UK, I did London. London Barking. It was a place called Barking, I think. And then I did Leicester, and I did Liverpool, and I did one other place. I think it was Tottenham. Yeah, basically I did 5 shows. So I did my first UK tour in March of 2016. Then I came back to the UK in July 2016, and I did the O2 Kentish Town. I sold out the O2 Kentish Town. That was around the time, you know, I started working with Wiz. And I'd like to say this here, you know. I remember when I wanted to do the Kentish Town show, because like I'd gone to Wiz, I'd like, "Yo, Wiz, I want to do O2 Kentish Town show." And Wiz had asked me, he said, "Do you need money? Do you need any funding? If you need any funding, let me know. I would write a check for you to go do this show," you know. But at the end of the day, we were already earning money, so we didn't even need that. But it was very key for somebody has to believe in you enough to want to commit his money to pay for the venue. You understand? So that's my relationship with Wiz. Yeah.
So what you're literally saying is that with was that guy that you looked up to in the industry, and it wasn't just that guy you looked up to in the industry. He was always there for you when you needed him. But that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, because I wasn't sure. There was a time Wiz came on the internet though, that he signed you. There was a time he made. I think it was at a show. He said, "A new artist, watch out for him, Mr Eazi."
Yeah.
So, have you ever been signed to Starboy?
You know, I'm still till tomorrow. I'm Starboy. Do you understand? And what people do not understand is there's a difference between signing an actual record deal. I've never signed an actual record deal. What I've done is partnerships.
Okay.
So from Starboy to Mad Decent in Mad Decent in America, that's Diplo's label. So you remember? I don't know if you remember Dance for Me, Shocky,
That's with UG, right?
Yes, that one was a partnership we did with AATW. That's a label under Universal. So all I've ever done is partnerships with people. I've never signed a record deal.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that now, because I really wanted you to clarify that for me.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are not sure if you're still his artist. You know, your videos is not coming as Starboy, but yes, you do partnership deals, but you're not really signed on.
I'm on signed. Mr. Eazi is on signed, independent. I have my
which is something. Yes, perfect.
Music.
Mr.
You know,
Eazi is on signed.
Yeah, it's on signed, man.
Like now, I wasn't going to go there yet, but I would love to open that up.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say Mr. Eazi is unsigned, you are not, nobody, you don't owe anybody.
I don't owe anybody. My management is everything I have. So
if you make 100%, you take 100%.
No. I don't take 100%. I share with my manager, my team.
Of course. You have to share with your manager. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you don't have to share with there's a record label that.
I'm CEO of Banku Music, and I've not even signed myself to my own label. Do you understand? I've not even signed myself to my label.
So when you drop your videos, what logo comes on it?
There's no logo. Go check my videos. You won't see any logo.
I know, that's what I'm asking you. I noticed there's no logo. That's what I'm asking.
No logo.
So you're just doing this. This is what they call Rough Rider. You are just driving to and it's working for you. It's like just saying it and just working for you. You are very lucky and blessed. You know that.
Yeah, I would like to say I'm blessed and I have a great team. I think with me it's just been the team and the fans. My team and my fans. That's all.
But your team is not even. Let's be. That's what I'm saying. You're blessed. Yeah. Your team. They were not professionals in this job.
Nah, nobody
that you knew that grew with you.
Yeah.
You have to see it from that. Like, it's not like, there are people that have been doing that. Like, okay, this guy is Mr. Eazi. These are your friends. So that's it. You are blessed.
These are my friends, and I'd like to say even my fans are part of my team, because like the first time I ever threw a concert was it was called 69 with Eazi in Accra. Like, I didn't believe I would even do a concert. I and my internal team, we talked about it and we went on Twitter. We're like, you know what? I'm sure they're sick. This was 29th December 2015. We went to Twitter and we said, we are sure at least in Ghana, we have 69 people who listen to Mr. Eazi. So we put out a link, and that was how we did our first concert. And it was from there on and on and on and on and on.